I want to ask you, are you experiencing peace of mind in your life at this time? Even for believers are given peace with God through Jesus Christ. Romans 5:1 says that. But when we come to Philippians 4, he speaks of the peace of God, more of a continual subjective experience, that even though you have peace with God, you may not have peace at this time in your life. Let me read something to you from Philippians and see two things that gave Paul a peace in the midst of a very difficult life. Listen to what he says. Rejoice in the Lord always. And I will say it again, rejoice. Very interesting here. This emotion is commanded. And we're not used to emotions being commanded, but it must begin in our mind. Rejoice. Tell me why. Let your gentleness be evident to all. The Lord is near. Do not be anxious about anything. And you want to say at first, you've got to be kidding, but he's not. But in everything, by prayer and petition. Let me give you the meaning of these words. The first one, prayer, is a word that's used for worship and is the general word for conversation with God. Then he uses the word petition, which means a specific item is being requested. Then he goes on, along with thanksgiving, present your request to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts like a soldier on duty and your minds in Christ Jesus. Two things, he says. Know this, the Lord is near. I don't care if you're in an ICU unit. I don't care what the crisis may be. The peace of God is guaranteed by the presence of God. Know the Lord is near. This is not just his near coming. I think he's near in our circumstances. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. The Lord is close to the mourning. The Lord is close to the widow, the orphan, the desperate. So our God is near. He doesn't, sometimes he feels like he's afar off. Even Christ cried on the cross, my God, where are you? It seemed like you're never going to show up. He gives us his word, I'm near. And he says, you can talk to me. John Piper used to say that prayer was not an intercom system in a house, but it was a walkie-talkie on a battlefield. You can stay in touch with the general at all times when you're being ambushed by life, when you're being overwhelmed with sorrow, health issues, family issues, economic, on and on. Life is full of trouble. Job said, as the sparks fly upward, so man is born unto trouble. So every life faces trouble. If not now, it will come. It's just a part of our earthly existence. But two things you need to know. Christ is present. And two, he's waiting for you to call on him for help. The help may seem slow, but in the meantime, he said, I'll guard your mind with peace. Peace you will not be able to describe. And he said, it will just watch over your heart, and the peace will transcend all understanding. You won't be able to explain it. Our family just buried a brother and a dad and a grandfather. The amazing thing in the whole experience, the shepherd who walks in the shadows walked with us, and we had a peace I could not describe to you. It's a peace that comes with a God who's near and a God that hears us pray. You do that, and God will give you peace of mind. It's the key to it.